to Noise Pollution once again. Today we're going to be talking about the trend of them taking movie characters and other characters, but in particular movie characters, and calling them gay icons when they have absolutely nothing to do with the LGBTQ blah 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 community.
Oh, that is stupid.
Well, this article I'm going to read on particularly focuses on Superman, but it goes on in others. Superman declared a gay icon by Out magazine. They're telling him to come out of the closet. It's like this article says somebody needs to tell Lois. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's another tired attempt to politicize a beloved American hero as Superman has been declared a gay icon by Out magazine. Claiming the Man of Steel has always been a symbol of the pride community, according to their reasoning, Superman's costume, secret identity, outsider status, and physique. Yes, and even his physique make him some sort of coded metaphor for being gay. Someone better tell Lois. Yeah, imagine that, right? You got a good physique, and they're like, "Oh, they're gay." What? What?
They're really reaching with this one.
Okay, somebody strutting around in a costume, yeah, you might go, they're gay, but you have to consider it's a comic book type thing and it's common. You also have to consider he was made in the 1930s and they were imitating strong men and circus people and that type of thing.
Yeah.
Let's set the record straight. Superman was never designed as a gay allegory. He was created in 1938. That's a long time. By two Jewish immigrants, Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, as a fantasy of hope during the Great Depression. He's a symbol of timeless morality and personal responsibility, not modern identity politics. Up till now, that's what he's been, but they got to get their hands into everything. That's yours? No, it's not. It's ours. No. Oh, it can't be both of ours. You have to get out now. That's what I keep seeing time and time and time again. You see it, don't you?
Yeah, I do, and it's disgusting.
Oh, and he's in love with a woman and has canonically, if I could say that word, been in love with her for almost 90 years. Okay, yeah, well, the character has existed that long and the story has been consistent for that long. Story wise, it has been 90 years. The article claims Superman's dual life as Clark Kent and Superman is a metaphor for being in the closet. Okay.
What?
You have a man with God, almost godlike, let's say demigod like abilities, and it's kind of like he also wants to live a normal life. Of course, you're gonna have dual identities, but they're like, oh, that makes you gay. What?
Well, he can't very well tell people, I mean, he can't tell people he's basically a god.
All of that funny haircut they gave him in that new movie, that's ridiculous. Look at that, it's like a poodle.
Yeah.
Outside allegory. Yes, Superman is an outsider. He's an alien. He comes from another planet. That's the whole point. He's not one of us, and yet he chooses to be one of us and protect us anyway. So yeah, think about if you had all this power, like godlike ability, you could be like, oh, the hell with humanity, or or you could be the really good guy and be like, I really want to be one of them, but I want to protect them. But suddenly, gay. That makes you gay.
I just don't see it would they really reaching with this.
They reach with everything. I don't even mean that with a double meaning either. But they're always reaching. They're getting their grubby paws all over everything, going, "It's ours now." No, not ours. You get out. as I once said. So think about it. Let's talk about that costume. Tights and a cape. That's called superhero attire. Generally speaking, yes, not all have capes, but Superman kind of set the standard for that. There were masked heroes, if you will, before Superman, but he kind of set the whole cape standard. And suddenly they're going all superhero type things gay. That's it. It's gay. They've declared it.
Well, this is just going to ostracize. This is going to make people not get into any more comics or anything like that. It's going to piss a
Well,
lot of people off.
actually, because of that community, including feminists, comics is already very well dying. I mean, I've probably covered stories on it before. There's plenty of source material out there documenting and breaking it down how that community has already put the death knell in for the comic industry. Why do you think anime is the new big thing now? I mean, not so new anymore, but it is the thing now.
Yeah.
Hypermasculinity is not sexuality. The article bizarrely argues that Superman's masculine physique is part of his appeal to gay men, as if being in shape now automatically implies such subtext. Okay, so is it, if that's the case, are all attractive females out there gay just for being attractive?
By their logic, yeah.
By that logic, if you're a unattractive male, you're straight.
Yeah, by their logic.
They have some very warped logic.
Yeah.
The ongoing pattern of rewriting canon for clout, out declaring Superman a gay icon, isn't a one off. It's part of a much larger trend of rebranding canonically straight or non sexual characters as gay, often with zero basis in the source material. And there is no basis. Not in any of these. Purely to generate headlines, win internet points, or insert identity politics where they were never intended. It is all that, but it is also a way for them to go, it's ours and not yours. And since it's an inclusive environment, you have to be one of us or get out. It's a way for them to forcefully take over everything.
Well, it can't be very inclusive if they're kicking people out.
I know. I mean, that seems to be the blaringly obvious thing that they seem to gladly overlook. Okay, but even if they say, okay, it's all gay now, and you can come and join and like it too, it's like, wait a minute, not everything has to be gay, whether it be for you, whether it be for me. Not everything has to be gay. Why? These people, they seem to have gay lens. They see the world through gay lens. It's like, oh, they do that because they're gay. They do that because of sexual oppression. They do that because they're in the closet. What? When the rest of the world's going, are you insane? How? How do you get this twisted logic? Okay, so Superman is just the latest target. Here are some of the others, and this might surprise you. I mean, as if Superman wasn't surprising enough. Captain America. Activists spent years insisting Steve Rogers and Bucky Barnes, his partner, in fighting crime, were secretly in love. Despite the fact that Cap's entire arc centers around his love for Peggy Carter. Okay. Next is Elsa from Frozen. After Let It Go became an anthem of self expression, activist media pushed the idea that Elsa must be gay because she didn't have a male love interest. So even, sidestepping sexuality entirely makes you gay. Okay, in this case, being attracted makes you gay. Uh, not being in a relationship makes you gay.
Okay.
What doesn't make you gay in these people's eyes?
So everything makes you gay. In their eyes, everybody's gay.
Okay, Megan, which I have covered this one in a recent video. A robotic murder doll somehow became a gay icon just because she dances in the trailer and roasts people before killing them. Okay, moving on. Get this. The Babadook. A horror movie demon was mistakenly categorized as gay on Netflix, and the internet turned it into a full-blown identity movement. The press followed seriously, calling the Babadook a symbol of living with suppressed identity. So even killer demons out there are gay. That it's all about gayness.
Oh, this is stupid.
It symbolizes being an oppressed gay. Don't you know that?
That's news to me. I didn't know.
Here's another wild one. Pennywise the Clown. After memes paired the child-eating clown from It with rainbow edits and drag quotes, he too was crowned a gay icon. What?
Oh my god. This is stupid.
I mean, if they really want to paint themselves as child eaters, I mean, we already know they're strangely into children. Yeah, we already know strangely, oddly, they're into children, but come on, do they really want to paint themselves as eating children?
Yeah, that. Oh,
what's really going on here? Well, I think anybody with 2 brain cells knows. This isn't about Superman. This is about cultural capture, the ongoing effort by activist media to retroactively rebrand universally loved characters into mascots for modern ideology. Or kind of like I said, they're taking territory, essentially by force, by virtue, by shaming people. It's like, you're not inclusive. Let us in. So they take it and they're like, oh, we're inclusive now. Get out. And it's spreading so far and wide, and I don't understand why everybody keeps letting it happen. Okay, there's billions of dollars, but at this point by now, of money behind them and their movement, and I would imagine it's the money speaking forcefully even. Well, no one wants to piss off that movement for all the power they now have behind them.
Yeah. Well, I think it's just going to be a matter of time before people get sick of it and revolt against it in a big way. That's what I think.
You don't need to turn Superman into a gay icon to justify his relevance. He already matters. He's already powerful, and he already includes everyone because he stands for values that transcend identity. Oh yeah, you don't see stories about Superman flying in and go like using his X-ray vision and be like, "Oh no, they look gay. Let them burn in the house fire." Oh, there's a straight one I'm going to go for. You know, that's the thing. We don't have these ultra straight communities, like these ultra straight stories, but they are turning into ultra gayness as soon as they get involved in it. And then going, well, this movie or this whatever is not for you. It is not for the straight white man. Do not come and watch our stuff. And then, of course, as always, the headline then comes, this project failed because the straight white man didn't show up. Shame on them.
Well, it's like they tell straight white people the movie or the whatever they got isn't for them and don't show up for it. And when they don't show up, they get mad at them. And then they wonder why their stuff is failing so bad.
Okay, these are some really interesting comments, but I think we've went on long enough on this subject. I'm not willing to spend any more time on this.
Nope.
Okay, till next time, we're out.